Hello, this is Fred from Mountaintop Loan Services, just touching bases with you. I want to go over a bit of a controversial loan type today called payday loans. And if you mention payday loans to anybody, you're bound to get a wide variety of responses, anywhere from a blank stare to outright rage. All kind of depends on what you know about them and what your experience is with it. Payday loans are also known as cash advances, and the reason why they're a bit controversial is because the amount of fees that can be charged on these loans can be extremely high, especially if you don't pay it back on time. Now, there are a lot of consumer groups out there that are up in arms that these loans even exist, but despite all the hoopla, there are very distinct and narrow uses for them. Because all of us, we've been in positions where we've had emergency needs for cash, whether the car broke down, whether the electric bill was twice as high that wasn't expected because the kids were messing with the AC settings or whatever. Now, many of us have credit cards and good credit where we can go borrow the money from banks or have caring friends and family with some money to spare. But there are a lot of people who don't have that option. And for those folks who don't have that option, payday loans are one way that they can use, one thing that they can use to be able to get the cash they need. It is some danger involved with it again, because a lot of times people use payday loans for frivolous purchases, for unnecessary things, and they don't plan for how they're going to pay back that advance when their next paycheck comes. And that's when the fees start racking up. As there's a lot of fees to begin with, they double and triple if the loan is not paid back on time. So you want to make sure that the use is, if you're only going to use it if you have absolutely no other option available, then the payday loan could be a viable choice. Now, despite the dangers in it, a lot of people gravitate towards payday loans because they're pretty easy to get. There's usually not a credit check at all. So again, if you have bad credit, you don't have to worry about it in these cases. And a lot of times there's instant approval. So there's not a long, drawn-out wait to get approved for the funds, and you can usually get the funds the same day or the next day in many cases. And also there's minimal paperwork and minimal hassle. You don't have to provide your whole life history to get the loan. It's usually just a quick application, a few bits of proof that you actually have a job, and that's it. But again, the easy route to get that money, you're definitely going to pay that with the extra fees. So just to kind of wrap this all up, payday loans are controversial because of the fees again, but use it as the absolute last resort. If you're going through where you don't have the credit to get other kind of financing, you don't have friends and family that you can borrow the money from, and you don't have anything that you can sell, then this can be an option. Again, it's not a very good option, but if it means keeping the lights on or keeping the water on for the month, this is definitely better than going without some basic necessities. So that is it for now. Hope you found this informative. And if you want for any more information, feel free to stop by our site at mountaintopmtg.net. That is mountaintopmtg.net. Thanks much, and I hope you have a great day.